Hey, I bet you're, just like me, totally hooked on The Cosby Show 1984. It's seriously one of those all-time greats, am I right? So today, picture this. Grab a seat, cozy up by the campfire, and let's take a journey back in time with the whole crew. Then and now I'll dish out who's still shining bright and who's left us sadly. Ready to dive in and relive those unforgettable moments? Let's make some magic and bring back those sweet memories. Tempest Blado. Tempest Blado played the character Vanessa Huxtable in the TV series when she was 11 years old in 1984. Right now, she's living the dream. Right now, surrounded by family and friends, totally content at 50 in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm Jamal Warner played the character Theo Hubel. He was 14 years old when the TV series ran in 1984. Nowadays, he's a lively 53-year-old soaking up life's adventures in beautiful Los Angeles, California. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby played the character Dr. Heathcliff Cliff Huxtable in the TV series when he was 47 years old in 1984. And now he's leading a wholesome life filled with numerous passions at the age of 86 in Shelburne, Massachusetts. Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad played the character Claire Huxell. She was 36 years old when the TV series ran in 1984. Right now, she's living the dream. Right now, surrounded by family and friends, totally content at 75 in beautiful Houston, Texas. Kessia Kayenne-Pulam. Kessia Kayenne-Pulam played the character Rudy Hubel in the TV series when she was 5 years old in 1984. Nowadays, she's a lively 45-year-old soaking up life's adventures in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. Jeffrey Owens. Jeffrey Owens played the character Elvin Tybee. He was 24 years old when the TV series ran in 1985, and now he's leading a wholesome life filled with numerous passions at the age of 63 in New York City, New York. Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet played the character Denise Huxell in the TV series when she was 17 years old in 1984. Joseph C. Phillips. Joseph C. Phillips played the character Lateet Martin Kendall. He was 23 years old when the TV series ran in 1985. Nowadays, he's a lively 62-year-old soaking up life's adventures in beautiful Denver, Colorado. Erica Alexander. Erica Alexander played the character Pam Tucker in the TV series when she was 21 years old in 1990. Right now, she's living the dream right now, surrounded by family and friends, totally content, at 54 in beautiful Winslow. Clarice Taylor. Clarice Taylor played the character Anna Huxtable in the TV series when she was 68 years old in 1985. We're deeply sad to inform you that on May 30th, 2011, she tragically passed away from congestive heart failure at the age of 93 in Englewood, New Jersey. Let's chat about your favorite character from The Cosby Show 1984. Hailing from Missouri, Melvin possessed a highly expressive face suited for television. He made numerous appearances on both The Andy Griffith Show and The Dick Van DJ Show, portrayed salesman Pete Dudley on My Favorite Martian Sergeant Hacker on Gomer Pyle USMC, and Sam Alice's Beau on The Brady Bunch. Additionally, he enjoyed a prolific voiceover and commercial career, lending his talents to iconic characters like Bluto, Magilla, Gorilla, and the classic Spider-Man villain. Electro Melvin passed away in 2008 from cancer at the age of 84 and was laid to rest near Carroll O'Connor, appropriately enough. Isabel Sanford as Mrs. Jefferson. Isabel Sanford portrayed George Jefferson's wife, Louise, affectionately nicknamed Wheezy. While Archie and George frequently clashed with their fiery tempers, Edith and Louise often attempted to soothe their disputes. Louise made her debut in season 1 of All in the Family. Appearing earlier than George, she was depicted as kind and level-headed, like Edith, but notably more astute. Sanford later joined Sherman Hemsley in transitioning to The Jeffersons, which premiered in 1975. Born in New York City, Sanford became involved with Harlem's American Negro Theater and the Star Players. After completing high school, her stage career began in 1946, encompassing performances in both off-Broadway and Broadway productions. Following her separation from her husband in 1960, Sanford relocated to Los Angeles with her 3 children, where her film and television career flourished. She secured a role in the acclaimed 1967 film Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, catching the eye of Norman Lear, who cast her in All in the Family. During her tenure on The Jeffersons, Sanford received 5 Golden Globe nominations and 7 Emmy nominations. She achieved a historic milestone in 1981 by winning the Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series, becoming the first Black actress to do so in that category. Sanford passed away in 2004 in Los Angeles at the age of 86. Betty Garrett as Irene Lorenzo, Betty Garrett and Vincent Gardenia portrayed the bunker's progressive Catholic neighbors, Irene and Frank Lorenzo. Irene hails from Irish descent, while Frank is of Italian. Her AG, showcasing the diverse composition of their Queens community arena, also exhibits early feminist traits. She possesses remarkable skill with tools and frequently undertakes his household repairs, both in her own home and in the bunkers. In a special Christmas episode, Archie secures her a job as a forklift operator at their plant after she undergoes a mastectomy. Originally from Missouri, Garrett graced Broadway State during the 1940s and held a contract with MGM during Hollywood's studio era. Apart from her role as IR, her notable television portrayal was that of landlady Edna Babish. On Ella and Shirley, both Garrett and Gardenia joined the cast of All in the Family after its initial seasons. Irene's assertive role as the head of the household provided a humorous contrast to Archie's traditional views on gender roles. Gardenia earned the 1975 Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor in Television for his depiction of Irene. However, the character gradually faded from the series in subsequent seasons. Gardenia also made appearances on Murder, She Wrote and The Golden Girls and continued acting into the early 2000s, featuring in Grey's Anatomy and Boston Public. Garrett passed away in 2011 at the age of 91 due to an aortic aneurysm. Jean Stapleton as Edith Bunker. Jean Stapleton portrayed Edith Bunker, Archie, often mocked spouse. Her character embodies kindness and empathy. Yet Archie's antiquated treatment of her, particularly his repeated demand for her to stifle herself, may evoke discomfort in modern audiences. Nonetheless, Edith serves as the emotional core of All in the Family, often proving Archie wrong and guiding him towards EMP. Arthie Stapleton, a New York City native like her co-star, O.K. Connor, also began her career on the stage with an opera singer for a father. She inherited a passion for the performing arts. Stapleton began her journey in summer stock theatre before gracing Broadway stages in renowned musicals such as Funny Girl and Damn Yankees. Before her iconic role on All in the Family, Stapleton appeared on television shows like The Patty Duke Show, My Three Sons, and Dennis the Menace. When Archie Bunker's Place debuted, Stapleton felt that Edith Bunker had reached her narrative conclusion and chose not to renew her contract. Consequently, her character met her demise from a stroke after appearing in 5 episodes of the spin-off. Stapleton herself passed away in 2013 at the age of 90 after enjoying a lengthy and illustrious acting career, Jason Y. Green as Harry Snowden. Another familiar figure often spotted at Kelsey's is Jason Y. Green, who portrayed the barkeep Harry Snowden. Harry and Archie share a camaraderie, but tensions arise when the bar is put up for sale. While Harry has intentions of purchasing it himself, Archie manages to secure the funds first, despite their initial conflict. Harry remains behind the bar even after Archie takes ownership, and they eventually become business associates, albeit with their fair share of disagreements throughout the duration of Archie Bunker's Place. Wing Green also enjoyed extensive runs on Matlock and portrayed Dr. Brody in Airplane. His final acting credits included a minor role in an episode of Seinfeld and a small part in an episode of In the Heat of the Night. Wingren passed away in 2015 at the age of 95. Sherman Hemsley as George Jefferson. Sherman Hemsley portrayed George Jefferson, a character most viewers likely recognize from The Jeffersons. Rather than All in the Family, however, George Jefferson initially appeared as Archie Bunker's neighbor, with whom he frequently clashed over various neighborhood matters and societal issues. Hemsley portrayed George on All in the Family from 1973 to 1978. As the iconic theme song suggests, the Jeff move on up from their previous Queens neighborhood to a luxurious apartment in Manhattan. The Jeffersons enjoyed an impressive run of 11 seasons spanning from 1975 to 1985. Hemsley also had a prolific stage career and made appearances on other television series such as Amen, Dinosaurs, and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Upon Hemsley's passing in 2012 at the age of 74 due to lung cancer, he left his estate to Flora Isella N. Chinton, a close friend and business associate. However, Hemsley's burial was delayed for over a month due to a claim by a Philadelphia man named Richard Thornton, who asserted to be his long-lost brother. The protracted legal proceedings were ultimately resolved in favor of Enchinton by the court. Mike Evans as Lionel Jefferson, George Louis Jefferson's son, Lionel, made his debut in the inaugural episode of the All in the Family series titled Meet the Bunkers. Lionel's character stands out as a positive portrayal of a confident black man, which was quite progressive for its time. Lionel handles Archie's casual racism with grace, viewing it more as a reflection of Archie's ignorance rather than malice. He often brushes off Archie's remarks with a sense of humor, considering Archie more uninformed than intentionally harmful. Despite their differences, Archie regards Lionel as a friend and somewhat of a protege. Evans joined the ensemble of the Jeffersons when the show branched off from All in the Family. Over the initial seasons of the Jeffersons, Lionel ties the knot with his biracial spouse, Jenny, and they welcome a daughter named Jessica. Evans departed from the Jeffersons to focus on his involvement in crafting the series Good Times, and his role was assumed by actor Damon Evans. Unrelated, Mike Evans returned for the final season of The Jeffersons. He passed away from throat cancer at 57 years old in 2006. Bob Hastings as Kelsey. Bob Hastings portrayed Archie's pal, Tommy Kelsey, the proprietor of the bar Archie frequents. Although the establishment is named Kelsey Hastings' character is credited as both Kelsey and Kelsey in the show's end credits, likely due to an oversight, serving as Archie's refuge for unwinding and enjoying a drink. Kelsey's is his second home, so much so that when Tommy decides to sell the place, Archie takes out a mortgage on his own house to purchase it. This marks the pivotal shift from All in the Family to the spin-off series Archie Bunker's Place, Sally Struthers as Gloria Bunker Stick. When selecting the actress to portray Archie and Edith's daughter Gloria, Norman Lee recalled noticing Sally Struthers on the Smothers Brothers summer show. As he revealed to The Hollywood Reporter, there was something about her demeanor that caught my eye, he explained. I decided to bring her in for an audition. Struther faced tough competition, including Rob Reiner's colleague Penny Marshall, but ultimately she proved to be the most suitable choice. Despite having little resemblance to the character, Struthers initially sought to depart from the Serre in 1975. Although she attempted to leave, her contractual obligations compelled her to continue for another 3 years until she ultimately decided to step away. It's time for the public to have a break from me, and I need a break from both the public eye and playing Gloria, she conveyed to the Sentinel during that period. I'm relieved to be exiting the show before Gloria reaches menopause pause. While she made occasional appearances on Archie Bunker's Place and headlined, a brief spin-off centered around her character, titled Gloria Struthers, remained visible in her advocacy efforts to aid children globally through ubiquitous television commercials. In the aftermath of her departure from the show, she grew appreciative of the opportunities it had afforded her. Numerous opportunities came my way, opportunities that wouldn't have materialized had I not been a part of All in the Family she shared with Grant magazine. I consider myself incredibly fortunate. She continued to engage with newer generations, lending her voice to Rebecca Cunningham in Disney's Tailspin, and later captivating audiences as the beloved and outspoken Babe Dell on Gilmore Girls, which reunited her with her family acquaintance Liz Torres. And that concludes our journey through the lives of the beloved cast of All in the Family, from the groundbreaking moments of the 1970s to their present-day endeavors. It's been an incredible ride. We hope you enjoyed reminiscing with us and seeing how these iconic actors have evolved over the years. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, from all of us here, thank you for the memories. Goodbye.